So this is a good look at Baga Beach. It's about 20 minutes north of Candolim, where we're staying. Candolim. I'm sorry again, India. I'm so sorry about butchering all these names. Anyway, we're here at Baga Beach, and it's quite beautiful. Tide's just starting to come in right now, but you've got these nice long pools. Looks like they'd be great for skimboarding if anyone's into that. And there's cute little fish in there. The beach is quite busy, so that means obviously there's a lot of infrastructure around it. So if you like that, restaurants, tattoos, shopping, etc., you definitely get it here. But take a look down the beach there. It goes on for quite a stretch. Beachside bars, lots of stuff to rent. And when we were parking our scooter, which we were finally smart enough to rent, we were asked for 50 rupees. But when they print up the receipt, it's 30 rupees. I countered at 20, thinking it might be somewhere between 20 and 50, and then we got the real price. So keep in mind, even if they're holding like a little parking machine and they tell you 50, most of the time it's going to be 20 or 30 to park your scooter. Okay? All right. Beautiful beach. Tons of them here in Goa. Let's go check out another one. How nerdy and vegan is this? We pulled over to a spot that used to house a bakery, and we met a nice gentleman named Ankit, whose wife has a vegan cheese and butter and nut butter company. So we got their aged and cultured cheese. This is Saorsa country style herbed cheese. And I'm gonna just rudely crack it open and try it right now. Very rich, very smooth. Note of salt, note of herbs. Quite umami. Actually a beautiful cheese. Absolutely delicious. Tastes like somewhere in the realm of a sharp cheddar or a sharp white cheddar. Has a little tiny hint of mealiness that melts away. And it is a very, very strong pate. That's very good. They have a whole delivery program. They supply local businesses, and they're stocking the cheese. So if you see this, you got to get it. Well, pardon my helmet hair, but we were riding along looking for another business, and we found another cool vegan business called Sorsa. They make cultured vegan cheeses and butter here in Goa, and let's meet the founder and creator of these delicious products.
So my name is Aparna, and we moved to Goa about 4 years ago from Bombay. And we, as a family, we've been vegan for the past 6 years. So during the lockdown, we, I was using my time to learn vegan cheese making, and from this Spanish academy, that's what I did with my time. I learned to make vegan cheese, and we learned like 36 different varieties of cheese.
Wow.
But yeah, so I started my own company after that, and slowly it became liked by even the non-vegans, in Goa, and we just realized that it's a great way to, kind of open up a space. So I have this workshop, which is my little kitchen here, and
some puppers.
yeah, so this is Max, and he just pushes his way through the door.
We saw him when we were parked outside. Yeah. That's what he did. He was like, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
So you love your dog, you love animals.
We've been animal lovers. I've been an animal lover since I was a child. When I grew up, there was a lot of dog and cat rescues that we did in Bombay, in Goa as well. But I was a non-vegetarian. I ate everything. I ate fish. I come from a fish-eating family. I grew up eating fish and non-veg. But I watched a few documentaries, and it was just so hard-hitting at that point. And I was like, I just saw the disconnection between me eating some animals and saving others. And it was literally an overnight decision that me and my family made, and we decided to go vegan. Like literally overnight.
That's amazing. A lot of times we tell folks that you don't have to go vegan overnight, but you got to get a good pace going and try to replace the things that you might like. But that doesn't mean it's not possible to go vegan overnight. So how did it go for you? How was the transition?
There was some effort required from me, but it was a very enjoyable journey, I would say. It wasn't something that I didn't, it was hard to do, because I was experimenting with a lot of plant foods, and that became like a joy for me. It became like we were discovering new recipes, going through so many ingredients. I mean, the way I saw plants before, like now, it's like there is so much to explore, right? In vegetables and plants. But plants is like you have a whole world out there, to discover.
Well, I get this, especially in the early days, people saying like, oh, what can you eat? How about over 100,000 edible plants on planet Earth versus just 4 main types of tortured animal that to me isn't food, but to some of you out there it still might be, so go vegan.
It's picking up. I'm supplying to a few restaurants here. So they've now, I've encouraged them to have a vegan menu here.
Do you want to shout out some of those restaurants as well?
So yeah, Baba in Baga. Baba buys cheese from us. Then there is Olive. Olive has vegan options. They use the butter and the mozzarella from us. There is also Bean Me Up. Bean Me Up is a vegan restaurant, but they still buy my butter.
Amazing.
There is Cafe Sutra in Morcham. They are using the mozzarella and the butter a lot. There's Ida in Bagator. Ida too has some vegan options.
Wow, okay, so you've gotten it out there.
I think now almost every place I go to, the reception is much better.
Good.
I see it improving a lot.
That's awesome. How do folks who are watching this find your product?
I'm on Instagram as Saorsa Vegan Creamery.
Sorsa.
Sorsa _vegan _creamery is the Instagram handle.
We'll link it.
And also people can contact me, and I make it on order because we don't use preservatives in our cheese, and that's the reason we have a smaller shelf life. So
what is the shelf life?
The whole cashew based cheese which you tried, the fermented one.
Incredible cheese. We probably already saw it. You probably already saw the video of us trying, but I'm telling you again, really, really delicious. Beautiful culture taste, nice and sharp, umami flavored, herbs very nicely. Go on, sorry.
Yeah. So that one is fermented, so it has a longer shelf life. It won't get spoiled. It's just going to get a little more sharper. Even if you keep it in the fridge. And the others, mozzarella would be a month about.
Oh, that's great.
And you can also freeze it. And if you freeze it, then it can go on for another 1 or 2 months more.
Beauty.
And butter lasts for really long. Butter lasts for about 2 months because it's again cultured butter.
Awesome options, and that's a great shelf life. So go and get Sorsa vegan products, all of it, Creamery. You got to get it. Anything else you want to say about your company generally?
I've started off in a very small way, but I would love to see more people try it, because unless you give it a shot at trying vegan, you're going to have this preconceived notion that vegan food is boring. I mean, I can guarantee that my products are at par with the regular dairy cheese. I'm confident about that, and I just want more and more people to try vegan options and give it a shot.
Thank you very much. It's been really nice meeting you. Thanks so much. That is Sorsa, plant-based creamery in Goa. Thanks. So off we went to one more beach before we spent the rest of our time on this day at another truly inspiring rescue and sanctuary, which we are giving its own video for the next installment. You'll be so moved by the work that Atul and his team are undertaking in a big, loving way at welfare for animals in Goa. For now, though, enjoy the surf and the sand on a beach called Anjuna that was another highlight of this beautiful area. So this is Anjuna Beach. Tide is in quite high. It is a lot less busy. What a lovely spot. Looks like it could be busy maybe down there. And it gets a little busier down here. Let's go check it out. Don't be surprised to see compassionate content on this channel, okay? It's right there in the title of the channel, and Goa was a mega hotspot for beauty and compassion. So I am completely unashamed to show it to you, okay? You must see the next video. It's filled with inspiring people and beautiful animals. See you next time, you beautiful animals. For Vegan Everywhere, see, it's there. It's in the title. I'm David.